Hi, my name's Kate. I'm a survivor, I suppose, if that's the word. I kind of just think I was someone who got breast cancer and I had to get on with it. um, all the time people were saying to me, oh, you're so brave, you're so inspiring. But actually, we just have to get on with it. We don't really have any choice. um, but what I did find is that throughout my treatment, that my own skills, because I'm a mental health nurse and I'm also a therapist, that using my own skills on myself was actually really helpful. So for each stage of my treatment, I developed self-hypnosis tracks that I could listen to get me through my surgery, to make sure that my body healed well, to get me through my chemo, to kind of make my veins stronger so that they could take the corrosive chemicals that we get given, all of that. Then I also did one for my radiotherapy and had like different ones for pre-treatment and after treatment for the kind of self-healing stuff. I used a lot of the time because I was one of the people that ended up shielding for 12 weeks and kind of stuck in my house because there were so many people out and about around my area that I wasn't able to go for walks at all. So my garden became my haven, and mindfulness practice was really important to me. As a mindfulness teacher, I'm a dialectical behavioural therapist, amongst other things, and mindfulness is a really important thing that I tend to teach just about everybody that I'm working with, no matter what they're presenting with, because it's really useful. And we know that there's a lot of scientific research that shows that mindfulness, regular practice, can actually change your brain, because like the brain is kind of made of plastic, if you like. It's like plasticine, and by repeatedly doing different tasks, we can actually change the way that the brain's wired, so we can stop having that kind of stressed brain and start having a brain that's kind of calm and relaxed and allows us to be a bit more compassionate and caring. So the key principles of mindfulness are that we do one thing at a time. So it's focusing on one thing and then bringing the attention back and back and back every time you get distracted, because it's really normal to get distracted. It's really normal for you to kind of wander off and think this is a bit weird or this is a bit stupid. Just bringing your attention back to whatever it is that you're doing. So you can do mindfulness by doing just simple breathing exercises, focusing on the breath, either thinking I'm breathing in and breathing out, and breathing in 2, 3, 4, and out 2, 3, 4. You can even do mindfulness when you're out for a walk and focus on how many steps it takes for you to do an in-breath and an out-breath. You can do mindfulness if you're not able to get out of the house and you just want to kind of take a moment to land and look around the room and notice things that you perhaps haven't noticed before, or you haven't spent a lot of time. So mindfulness practice is practicing without judgment. It's non-judgmental. It's judging things as neither good nor bad. It takes patience, so it takes time, and through repetition, you end up learning to be able to do it much more ably, if that's even a word. Beginner's mind, so it's like you're seeing things for the first time. So when you take that moment to land, it's like, oh, I've never noticed how that picture is kind of showing that shadow on the wall, but without kind of making those comments, it's just noticing. Trust, so listening to your inner wisdom and knowing that things are right and as they're meant to be at this time. Not striving, so we spend our lives, don't we, always wanting to achieve, always aiming for that next goal, when actually we're never able to be present in the moment. So actually by being present in the moment, we let go of all those goals and aspirations, and we can just enjoy being here right now. Acceptance, so allowing things to just be as they are, because we can't change what's happening to us when we, when we all have been through our own kind of journey, getting the diagnosis and then getting on that conveyor belt of kind of the next appointment and then the next thing, and the surgery followed by the chemo followed by the radiotherapy. We can't change it, but by accepting that all there is right now in the moment and just enjoying that, we don't have to worry about what the next phase of our treatment is, what that next move on the conveyor belt will be for us. It's about letting go, letting things be, accepting that they are as they are, and being grateful. Actually, quite often one of the things that I did when I was going through my treatment journey and I was kind of separated from my family because of the, coronavirus, I would focus on what I was grateful for, focus on what was good about today, and being generous, prioritising other people's needs over our own. That we know there's a lot of research leads to positive health and well-being. So those are the key principles of mindfulness, and I just wanted to show you just one exercise, just one way of doing it so that you can try yourselves. There's loads of stuff out there. There's some great websites, just have a look around, some fantastic apps as well. So have a look around, see what you like. I'm not going to name any apps, but I'm sure that this video will be linked to me, so I can certainly, if you message me, I can tell you what I would recommend and what I recommend to my clients. So this is the earth, air, water, fire exercise. So we're just going to take a moment to land. So this is the earth part. Notice that you're sitting on a chair, that the chair's connected to the floor, that's connected to the building, and just start to have a look around the room and notice 3 things that you haven't noticed before. Without judgment, just noticing. And then we're going to focus on the air part of this exercise. So we're going to breathe in and out. We're going to breathe in for 4, pause for 2, and out for 4. And we're going to do that around 10 to 12 times. So breathing in, 2, 3, 4, pause, and out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, pause, and out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, pause, and out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, pause, and out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, pause, and out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, pause, and out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, pause, and out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, pause, and out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, pause, and out, 2, 3, 4. Next, we're going to focus on the water part of the exercise. So this is where we kind of just take a moment to notice how much moisture there is in your mouth. We know that the parasympathetic nervous system, when it's working properly, we have like good digestion and we've got plenty of kind of fluid in our mouths. That's why when people have had a bit of a shock, we offer them a cup of tea or a glass of water, because actually that gets that kind of rest and repair state going. It's a bit weird, but if we focus on sucking on a lemon, imagining doing that, then you automatically start to get a bit more fluid in your mouth. So just notice that. Just take a few more seconds to notice. And then finally, we're going to move on to the fire part of the exercise. And you can take as long as you like with this bit. This is where you get to imagine your perfect space, your safe and comfortable area, somewhere that may exist, somewhere that you want to make up with your mind. Just let your imagination run wild as much as you can. So it might be that you imagine a perfectly deserted beach with the beautiful white sand and the deep blue ocean. Or it might be that you prefer to imagine a space in nature, a wooded area, or endless fields. Whatever's comfortable for you, see what you see, hear what you hear, and feel how good you feel. You might be alone, you might be with people, but notice how bright the colours are, how crisp the sounds are, and how all the time, being in that lovely, safe, supportive space, you feel calmer and more relaxed. See what you see, hear what you hear, feel how good you feel. And if you want to, you can just carry on enjoying that and use this exercise whenever you like. Use it regularly and you'll start to change those channels in your brain. Okay, that's mindfulness, or an introduction anyway. Take care. Bye.